his timing, so he slows down and he speeds up, and that's the feeling and the soul in the music, because everybody's, you know, following the drummer and trying to keep time. So you know, you got your different kinds of we call it soul. It's feeling.
So when you were programming the drums, how difficult was it at first to get on there? Because it was the Linn drum, correct?
Yeah, the Linn drum and the DMX. It was easy for me. I became a master at the DMX, as a matter of fact, and that was my thing, programming drums. I became a connoisseur of the drum machine, and it was fun. Those days, just coming up with beats and, you know, making songs and coming up with hooks. We were the first to do a hook, a chorus, you know.
Tell folks who may not know what a hook is, because a certain demographic that listens to us, these kids now think hook is different than what you lyrically did.
Right, well, basically when you're writing, songwriting, basic songwriting, you know, you have different parts of the song, like the break, where the music breaks down to just the drums and the bass. You know, you have your verse, that's when the rapper is rapping, you know, 16 bars, there's spit 16, spit 20, you know what I mean? Or a singer sings the actual words to the song, and then you come to the hook or the chorus. The chorus, they say, is the most important part of the song, because that hooks you in. It repeats. It repeats 3 or 4 times during the song, and that's the so-called the most favorite part of the song that everyone listens to and everyone sings along. You know, like God's plan, God's plan. You know, that's the hook. So everybody, you'll be walking down the street and the song will come on the radio, and everyone will sing that hook just like Drake, and that's the chorus. So, you know, then you have other parts of the song, like the vamp that leads to the chorus, or comes out of the chorus into a vamp. A vamp is just like a section of music that leads to another part. A vamp can lead to a break. A vamp can lead to a key change, or instrumental solo, a piano solo, or it can lead to the chorus, or it can lead to a break. So that's a vamp, and then you have, of course, the break. I explained that. For me, the break is the most important part.
Okay.
As a
like
DJ,
these are the breaks.
as a DJ, you know, and as a b-boy, you know, we dance and we do our best moves during the break. So if you ever,
They may not even know, because they from out, like I said, what a b-boy is, that b-boy step.
right? Yeah. Well, a b-boy actually is a term that was given to the great dancers in New York City who danced to the breaks of Kool Herc. Kool Herc was one of those pioneering DJs that played these incredible funk songs in the world of disco, and that's the music that we lost our mind to and started b-boying, which is a style of dance where we go down to the floor and do footwork, and then you'll see what we call break dancing today, when you see the backspin and you see the head spin or the windmills. And
See, they think, well, that's Jabberwocky.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they
yeah.
think it is. They don't know that it originally started up in the Bronx.
No. Yeah. Jabberwockies are the most famous b-boys or break dancers today. Of course, you've heard of the Rocksteady Crew and the
Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs and the Rocksteady Crew, or even out on the West Coast, the Air Force Crew and Little Caesar, who's in the Guinness Book of World Records for head spins, 250 head spins. Little Caesar.
So how did you get into it? Were you a musician before, and how did you transcend into hip hop and becoming an MC?
Well, it was a gradual thing for me. At first, I started out as a b-boy, a dancer, just creating circles of people around me, going to a party, turning the party out. That was our thing. We would step into the party and create a circle of people around us, and everybody would be cheering, and you know, we turned the party out. But then, see, we danced to special kinds of music, like b-boy music. And Kool Herc played this music, but I became a DJ because a lot of the DJs were not supporting that kind of music because disco came out and everybody was playing YMCA and, you know, Donna Summer and all of that stuff. And we wanted to, you know, listen to James Brown. So I started DJing because, you know, the DJs were not playing the songs I wanted to hear. So I became a DJ to play the music that not just me, but my crew and all of the B-boys wanted to hear. And after I DJed for a while, then rap or MCing came about in those early days of hip-hop. I'm talking about 73, 74, 75. Then the MCs came about after Flash gave us the opportunity to do more than just make announcements, because he took this style of playing just the break. And I told you the break was so very important to the club, because that's when the B-boys would do their thing, when the break came on. So Flash, Grandmaster Flash, who came up right after Kool Herc, decided, well, this break is so important and it's so short. It's only 15, 20 seconds long, so I got to find a way to extend the break and keep it going. So he got 2 of the same records, about 8 different songs, right? But 2 copies of each song, and he played just the break. Went straight to the juggler and played the break, and before the break got to the end, before the whack part came in, he'd play it again on that second copy. So it was
in sync, without losing the beat.
without keeping the beat going continuously, looping it over and over and over again, playing just the break. So this 15, 20 seconds became 3, 4 minutes.
Sure.
So now the MC had the opportunity to do more than just make announcements. In the beginning, we were just a dime a dozen. We would carry the equipment for the DJ and set it up at the club, and at the end of the night, we'd break it down and take it back to the house. And the DJ would let us get in free, and we could talk to the girls, right? And then if you were really good, he'd let you make announcements. Like, yo, Joey, your mom's outside. It's 12 o'clock. You gotta go. Oh, yo, Sam, your car's getting towed. But once Flash took it to the next level with the evolution of turntablism, it gave the MC more of an opportunity to not just stand next to the turntables and the DJ. We went out front, center stage, and we became the focal point. So it was sort of like the changing of the guard, because before that, the DJ was a boss. He hired and fired the MCs. He controlled the music. He controlled the tempo of the music. He controlled the lights and the ambiance of the club. You know what I mean? He controlled the microphone. You couldn't get on his mic unless he said, go ahead, you know? And so there was a changing of the guard, and that's when the rap record came out in 1979 with Rappers Delight and Sugar Hill Gang, and of course yours truly, Kurtis Blow.
The original.
And Grandmaster Flash and the Previous Five, Bambaataa and Planet Rock, and The Message by Flash. And just a whole lot of fun stuff started happening when we got on a record that actually was the real changing of the guard. Now we were the focal point of the party, when before the DJ was the focal point. And
so you were a DJ, then you started out a B-boy.
B-boy,
then you DJ. Then what made
MC.
you? Did you used to grip the mic because you couldn't find an MC that could do it for you while you were DJing, or did you? Is that how it came about that you started flowing?
No, actually, when I was a DJ, I was also MCing, and see, I based my whole style of MCing around 3 different people. One of the guys, rest in peace, Lovebuck Starsky, who
he just died. He was here. He comes to this.
He moved out here. Yes, and he just passed away.
Part of the Nbdf family.
Yes, he told me all about being up here and everything. And so Starsky was the kind of DJ, he could rap and DJ at the same time.
He's the LOV, a BUG. I'm not talking about Muhammad Ali.
He was a master at that, you know, just holding the microphone and the record at the same time and going zigga, 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 zigga. Bam, hit it with his elbow. I mean, this guy was just amazing. And I always tried to do that kind of style of DJing and MCing at the same time, but I could never quite get it. So I had to find my own DJ.
Speaking of coming through now, coming through the whole hip hop series, the legend, everything. And I just ask you the same question. Did money mess the game up? When we wasn't getting paid, we had a lot more fun. Like you said, in hopes of cracking the mic. You brought your boys on stage, and then when the money came in, girls came in on the stage, other individuals who didn't have the music in mind to try to profit over your gifts. Did the money mess the game up?
Some people will say that it depends on the time of day.
Okay.
When it comes to me, but I see the positive side of it. You know, basically being one of the elder spokesmen of hip hop. You know, when we got the opportunity to make money, I mean, families were being fed, you know, kids were going to college, you know, a lot of careers were being launched, a lot of support, you know, paying bills, paying rents for family members, aunts and uncles and cousins. I mean, so I think we actually, look, hip hop today is a $6.5 billion a year industry. It's the #1 music on the planet, on the face of the globe. Everyone is tuning in to hear what hip hop has to say. And so that says a lot. We live in a capitalistic society. It's all about making money. So why can't we make money? So my hat goes out. My hat goes off to all the young people out there. I just want to inspire them and motivate them to say, look, the world is yours. There's a whole lot of money out there. Get your money. Hip hop is #1. Hey, 25% of all music streamed today is hip hop music. You know, we live in a hip hop generation, so it's yours. The world is yours. Go for it.
So on the Get Down, it talks about Kool Herc, the show that was on Netflix that they just canceled. It talked about Kool Herc and it talks about Flash. What exactly were the differences between the styles? Because Kool Herc started going for the break, but Flash continued the break. What was Kool Herc doing versus what Flash was doing to give people clarity on that?
Here's a good question. First of all, I was one of the producers on the Get Down, and I actually coached the Kool Herc guy to be more like Herc, and the Flash DJ to be more like Flash, and that was amazing. But just working with the young people, and they were just eating it all up, just the information, and it really came off as credible, and it really made me feel like it was 1977 all over again. So it was a good job to Get Down. But the basic difference between Kool Herc and Flash is Herc started out first, and Herc was like, he would play a whole song. Herc was a great DJ, and his claim to fame was his playlist. He had special kinds of songs that had a break in it, 15, 20, 25 seconds long, so that the B-boys could do their thing. And this is why we love Kool Herc, and this is why we flock to his parties, and this is why he became so famous, is because in a world of disco, he was playing this soul music, and it was dance music, it was funk and soul music in a world of disco. And other DJs started to flip the script and transition into the disco style of playing music, like I was saying, you know, Patrick Gervais and East to West, and you know, shoot, doo I mean, I remember all of that stuff, man. Donna Summer, Village People. It was awesome, disco, but Herc had his own revolution happening. It was sort of like a revolt to disco, playing this music.
Was that a result of being in New York at that time? We couldn't get into a lot of those clubs. So we formed our own clubs and used the music that was accessible to us, which was that rhythm, that soul, that still funk.
Right, Jackson 5.
There you go, man, because you could get that little snippet, like you said, just keep going.
Right, exactly. And that was the whole thing. So, yes, he was a pioneer, he was a rebel, and, you know, we all knew it. Now, Flash, when Flash came along, like I said, he took it to the next level with turntablism. he was very fast on the turntables when he had to take two of the same records and just take that 15 seconds of glory, that break, and extend it. So he was going from one turntable very fast, and he was accurate with his precision timing.
So he's the father of turntablism, the way it's done today, of cutting back and forth, cutting 3/4, half-quarter turns.
I never thought of it like that, but yes, you know, my mama always said give credit to where credit is due, and taking it to the next level with those break beats that he did was awesome. And yeah, he definitely is the father of turntablism. There were other DJs around that time. Rest in peace, Junebug, who was incredible. Easy G, Grand Wizard Theater, the creator of Scratching, was a protege to Grandmaster Flash.
Last question before, because they're getting ready to bring you in. But so there's Herc, Flash, and then there's Africa Bambaataa. So Africa Bambaataa is going in and incorporating the disco and kind of Kraftwerk techno pop sound into his hip hop. How did that come about? And was he a turntablist too, or was he just more of a beginning the sample era kind of?
No, Bam was a great DJ with his music selection. Bam, he researched and went out and got the greatest hip-hop songs that were other genres of music, like rock and roll. He's the person bring up that Aerosmith Walk This Way song that Run DMC did over, jazz songs, you know. He was incredible. He has a lot of music, and he was known for having the most crates of records in hip hop. DJs used to have a crate of records, so he has something like 50 or 60 crates of music records, and great DJ.
And he was traveling downtown or uptown, depending on which direction you looked at.
See him. They were traveling uptown to Bronx River to check him out. Like
right,
Malcolm McCrary, and then of course Fab Five Freddy, Blondie, Debbie Harris.
Okay, so we're going to end for right now. Thank you for taking the time to answer some questions for us right here on LordlandFilms.com. Listen, this is most definitely, we just heard from the living legend Kurtis Blow, and this is his son, Kurtis Blow Jr. We're going to talk to him a little bit to see what he got going on a little bit after they come from out of the breakdown. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to end this for right now. But actually, I'm going to turn the camera around and get this all set up so that we can go right in here and keep the interview going right here on the breakdown. So stay tuned, because this is an extended Lordland Films Streamcast. Lordland Films Streamcast. Nothing but the facts right here.
The legendary Kurtis Blow.
Kirk.
Yeah. Wow. Monday and Tuesday, 9 p.m. to midnight.
He lives out here?
Yeah. Cool. You know, Teddy Riley live out here too. He moved out here. Keith Washington is out here. Flavor Flav been out here for a while. Man, Foursome D's was here earlier. Oh yeah? They're in town till Tuesday. Yeah, they was on the morning show. Eric B is out here. He lives out here. Yeah, he moved out here. So here, look. Yeah, I showed you these pictures again. That was my 40th birthday here in Vegas. Oh, wow. Iced tea. Yeah. And then you came was it last year? I think last year. Yeah, Auto Rap, yeah.
So we're live streaming now.
Keep it going.
Part of the breakdown with Kurtis Blow. So stay tuned. you know,
Oh, yes.
hope you'll be able to hear it. You know what I mean? But you got this exclusive interview
Hold on.
with the living legend.
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't gotta play my favorite.
You can have those. That's mine. You may be up loud. The button's right there.
Break it up. Boom.
Hey.
You ain't ready to pass that thing. Pass that thing to Craig. You know, pass it to Craig. You know, pass it to Craig. I dare you pass it to Craig. I dare you pass it to Craig. Pass that to Craig like, you better catch it, Uncle Daddy. He threw it to you. You better catch it. He threw it to you.
Oh, okay.
You better break that thing. He gonna throw it back. He gonna throw it back. Here it come like that. Go.
Oh boy.
Behind the scenes.
Are you stuck? The hell that's over.
From the mob.
And yesterday
He doesn't
you
show
lost
he
your
lives here, too.
job. Now these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. And if you're wondering why we're playing that,
Yeah,
that's because we have the one and only legendary
Yeah, man.
Kurtis Blow in the studio.
That is.
What's up, my brother?
Damn.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Knight?
All right, I'm doing fine,
Legendary.
man. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Man.
Oh, incredible, incredible. I love this town. You know this is a
original.
happening town.
Yes, sir. And I want to introduce you to the Breakdown crew. Those who may not know, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Lady AK Advanced Knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Student Verley present.
Hey, Sweet Lou, he ain't new at this. I'm Lou at
Are
this.
you gonna give him? He don't get what everybody else gets. Yeah, he get his own, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I see it.
Little something on it.
I ain't mad.
Put a
Little
little
too much
something on
sauce.
it.
There's too much sauce.
Too much sauce.
Yeah.
Man,
So we were
went
talking
live.
as
It
you
went
as
live.
you were
Facebook
as
Live.
we were waiting for everything to get settled, and I asked you, as Craig named all of these different artists that have flocked to Las Vegas. I said, when are you coming? And you were like, well, my
That's right,
favorite
huh?
grocery
Kurtis
store
Blow.
here, and I like the way y'all do y'all chicken. I got some doctors here. Like, so when you coming? We ready.
Kurtis
Yes, I'm
Blow.
very seriously thinking about moving out here. Actually, why I'm here is I've been hooking up with some incredible experimental, futuristic medicine. No more having. This is some real stuff that's gonna set the
Kurtis Blow, huh?
pharmaceutical
Uh-oh.
nation on his ear.
Did you bring security with you?
And I'm talking about stem cells.
Oh, the stems.
Stem cells.
We got stems here. I thought you had to go to Texas to get your stems.
Stem cells in Vegas.
Oh man.
We're getting ready to open up this company in about 3-4 months, and I'll be back to let you guys know all about it. But it's here. The future of medicine is here in Vegas. They're doing big things,
Everything's
great
in
things.
Everything's big. We got
Everything.
Tesla out
So,
here. Why
so
not?
are you actually looking to have stem cells done on you, or are you
Yes.
just investing? Oh wow. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't know if you know, but I have heart problems.
Okay.
Okay.
2016, I went into cardiac arrest over in LA. I died for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Right. Yes, and thank God my son was there. He's my other son, and he was just pleading with the police. Come on, help him, you know,
Yeah.
CPR. Come on, we're losing.
He didn't give up on you.
Yeah, no. So they gave me CPR, and I came back. I remember my son, stay with me, Pop, breathe.
Wow.
I was taking deep breaths, and I passed out again. I died again.
Wow.
So the ambulance came, and they hit me with the bop gun.
Right.
Gave me
They call it the bop gun.
I like that.
And
Yeah.
I came back. I
Yes.
remember being in the ambulance and getting to the hospital. The doctor said, look, you're about to die. He said, we got to go in and do open heart surgery. We're going to cut you up. And my wife started praying.
There you go.
Prayer soldier.
Yes.
And she just did her thing. And everything got quiet.
Yeah.
And so the doctors, they all shut up, and the one doctor said I needed this heart operation. He was looking at the monitor, and he did a double take. He looked at my wife, he
Yeah.
looked at the monitor, and then he jumped up and ran out the room.
Wow.
So my wife, she ran after him. Trying to find out.
We need you.
She told me
Where
later,
you going?
She told me later that they were going to do this open heart surgery, but no, they're not. They don't need to do it because there's no blood clot. There's no blockage in his heart. So
Right.
all of that stuff. So that was the power. I went in and they still did a procedure, decapitated they call it. They go through your thigh and through your heart and look
Right.
around and
Right.
they looked up and didn't find anything.
Blessings, blessings.
So,
Wow.
so out of curiosity, because interestingly enough, I have some knowledge on stem cells because I've been doing research on it myself.
Okay.
So, but the only information, like the reasons I was looking for, was more regarding like joints and things like that. But when you say regarding your heart, that's new news to me.
Right, right. Yeah, so after that, I found out that, I have I had a mitral valve that was regurgitating, and it was just flapping like this. So I had an operation to repair the mitral valve, and after that, my heart effective, they call it ejection fraction. That's the pumping power. Now your heart rate, your heart is beating, at 80%, 90%. But your ejection fraction, normal is 65. So after the operation, I was down to 45.
Wow.
But it kept going lower. And it went to 35. And then it went to 25.
Ooh, wee.
And then it went to 20.
Wow.
So I'm like walking around here tired. My heart is got the power.
And you still performing.
Pumping third of the power that it's supposed to, and I'm still out there on stage.
Right. So you're performing.
Break
Right.
dancing and all of this stuff.
Wow.
It's only
Wow.
God carrying me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Craig Mack, who just passed away.
Yeah.
His heart ejection fraction rate was 25.
And he was way younger though.
He died at 25%, and I went all the way down to 20. So I started thinking about, I changed my diet.
Yeah.
Right. Became a vegan.
Right.
Started using the Kangen water, which is the most incredible Japanese water. Look this up, Kangen. It's the high pH balanced water that you need. It's oxygenated, and so since then, my last test I had, it went from 20% back up to 40.
Wow.
So I'm about to knock it back up to 65
There you
now
go.
with stem cells. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what I hear. It will, go in. Stem cells. Our bodies are made of cells.
Yes.
Billions and billions and trillions of cells.
Correct.
But they get old.
Yeah.
And they get sick. Some of them die.
Yeah.
Some dead cells.
Right.
But if you go in, like say if a woman has a baby, those stem cells from that baby are brand new.
Yes.
And fresh and strong and powerful.
Fresh.
So, yeah.
I caught that. I caught that.
What you did
I caught
there.
that.
So you go into the umbilical cord, take some stem cells from the umbilical cord,
Okay.
and then incubate them, make them grow,
Yes.
and then you take these cc's of stem cells and inject them in your infected area. And these brand new baby strong stem cells will go in and fix whatever is wrong with anything.
Incredible.
Anything. I'm talking about cancer, I'm talking about high blood pressure, I'm talking about diabetes, heart problems.
Wow.
Athletes do this all the
All the
time.
time.
I met Floyd Mayweather Sr.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he has some problems. He just had an accident. He's in a car accident.
Right. That's right.
So he's had some problems with his head and remembering things. So he's getting his treatment.
Okay.
And it's going to help him out. So all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife, for instance, has a bad knee. And they're going to shoot her up with some stem cells in her knee and just
fix it right up.
Yeah, it's the fountain of youth.
It's amazing, like the way that it's advanced, like stem cell technology,
Yes.
just within the last 10 years alone.
Yes.
Because you had people like wanting to give up because they're like, oh, they're gonna die, and they was like, oh no, they got this whole another thing that they do now. I just think that that's just so amazing the way that it's coming in. It also kind of makes me nervous though because they've known about stem cell research for a long time.
Yeah.
So think about all of the placentas, why? But all of the placentas that that people were like, oh, take that away. And it's like, all those hundreds of thousands of dollars that you're going to throw away? It's like, yeah, what happened to Bible?
Exactly. Why? Because they've known about this for so long, and why? It's the pharmaceutical companies and the economy and capitalism.
It's big business to be sick.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Keep
so,
everybody sick.
and that's it. When you get 50, you know, you
Yeah,
got high
man.
blood pressure, your diabetes. Yes. Take these pills.
Yep.
Right. Which
You
leads
gotta
to
take
other
them
side
for the
effects.
rest of
Yeah,
your life.
Because there's more in the cure.
And now
Yep.
you shoot up 3 cc's of stem cells, and that's it. You
That's
don't
it.
have to take any more medicine. So
Right.
this is the future of medicine. we're
Absolutely.
talking.
Wow.
And-
Okay, could you take somebody with you?
Oh yeah.
So you want to go to way back?
Yeah, I want to go to the
He's like, I want my jumper back.
Yeah.
I
Can you
want
take?
my
Hey, Curtis, can you take somebody with you?
Yeah.
Take one of your boys. Yo, my boy want that
It's gonna
stem
be
hook
you,
up
my
too.
boy Lou.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
boy Lou want that stem hook
Just
up
a few
too.
stems.
Man.
Just hook me up.
Give me a couple of them.
And I feel like a guinea pig. So,
Wow,
You know,
okay, I'm sure.
But I got a lot of people who are calling me every day because I've been here for like 3 days.
Okay.
And my peeps are calling me on Monday. How'd it go?
Uh-huh,
How'd it go?
They think you've been there already.
You know,
Yeah.
They wait.
They want to, jump in and live right.
Right.
Definitely. It's
But-
the fountain of youth.
But are they following your other? I apologize. Are they following your other steps though, with your eating habits and drinking better water and all of that? Because they can't just skip over that process. That's like a waist trainer.
It's incredible. I mean, I would never thought that I would give up meat in my burgers.
Yeah.
We gotta get Brother Keaty in here now.
Yeah, man.
But-
That yard bird.
But amazingly
I
enough,
love that.
you
sauce,
still look the
McDonald's.
same. You look from PS192. You look the same as the album
No,
covers.
when I saw him,
We
I'm
went
like,
to
man, he
elementary
still
school.
looks
We
good.
went to the same elementary school.
Is that right?
You look the
I
same.
gotta shout out my peoples from the IGC.
PS192, IGC 143, all of
John
that.
Howard.
John Howard, Bernard
So y'all
Small,
do that New York
Bernard
thing.
Small.
They
Yeah,
gonna do that.
Sarita. Oh my God.
Is that New York thing y'all do?
Israel, all my crew.
Yeah, right.
142. I'm not just throwing numbers out.
Craig grew up in the Bronx. He's from New
Yep.
York. He
Yep.
went around the way.
Junior high school 135 down the street from PS 78.
Wow.
Down the street from DJ Breakout and the Funky Four before
Right.
they was when Grandmaster Flash was the Furious Four. Raheem was with DJ
Yeah,
Breakout.
you remember that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, oh yeah. I
He
was
was
there.
there.
Had my first pair of turntables. I was in the 7th grade,
Mm.
1977, man.
Wow.
Looked up to you, looked up to Grandmaster,
Sure.
African Bambaataa, Breakout, all of them, man. You guys are who inspired me, which led me through to where I am now.
Wow.
So man,
Wow.
kudos,
Thank you.
and it's always a pleasure and a joy running into you. Now again, so
My
this is our
pleasure.
3rd time running each other. I showed you, and you actually did when I was with V108. You did my 40th birthday bash
Right.
at Club Tequila. You brought the break dancers there and everything. So
Yeah.
that was so fun. And then Ice-T came out, and and then you came out here for the Auto Rap last year. Or was it last year or the year
Year
before?
before.
last?
No.
Year before last.
Right.
And that was a historical show. You did your thing. Everybody was there, and that was the same night
Prodigy.
that Prodigy passed away. He went straight from the gig to the hospital,
It
and
was
he
hot that
passed.
night.
Yeah,
Right.
Really,
And
really
I
hot.
think he dehydrated.
He was dehydrated.
Yeah. So
I remember.
wow. So
Yeah.
man,
we go back, man.
we go back. So yeah. Yep. That's
Talking
right.
about before cell phones and beepers.
Yeah,
To,
man.
suede Pumas,
Ooh,
Pro
God.
Cans.
All of them back.
You guys still have the
we still
restaurant
got
in
that.
Atlanta?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Them
So,
chicken wings.
yeah. Yep. Chicken and
They
waffles.
still got the recipe though.
Chicken and waffles. Still got the recipe. Yes, trying to get it out here.
I remember I went there one night. I ordered about 100 chicken wings.
Oh man, the whole crew, right.
That's why we
We appreciate that.
So as you look back through the course of music and where it is now, I know everybody asks you, is what? Not to say there's a difference, but the lyrics are different. All right, the lyrics are different. The emphasis is different. Is it? Not saying your plan, but is it the plan of the way the music just goes by itself? Because I know even when you guys got into the game, nobody said what y'all was gonna do was last.
You know, I have to be careful when I speak like this because
Cause you a legend, bro. Respect that.
number one, I want to be an inspiration to all the young people that are out there that are
Yeah.
doing
Facts.
But you know, I have a lot of my peer group and friends and family who don't like the music of today. You know, let's be real. We live in a generation gap. Hip hop has a generation gap.
True. Yes.
So the old school cats, of course, we don't particularly care for the new mumble rap that they call it. But for me as a musician, as a producer, as an MC, and as a hip hop, and as an elder spokesman of hip hop, I can see, because see, I'm a fan of music. I love all genres. I mean, I can get it. I mean,
too.
I probably could listen to some rock and roll for about an hour.
The right ones.
Jazz,
Yeah.
for about 2 hours. You know,
And reggae and
all of that. I
yes.
love music,
Yes.
and so I see that in these young people today. They just have a love for music. They're coming up with their new style. I can understand it.
Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the trap sound, I like it.
Right,
I
right.
really do.
The
Like
beats are bomb.
I like
the beats,
me some Future.
yeah.
I like me some Chance. I like Kendrick Lamar is incredible.
Kendrick, yes.
You know what I mean? And Drake is awesome.
Drake.
Maybe the best
Doing his
rapper
thing.
ever.
Right now.
Maybe.
Of
ever.
this era.
Of this era.
Of this era, yeah.
Look at her.
Don't see.
Drake.
Don't take us
Right.
to the take us to the LeBron Jordan thing.
No,
So-
but this guy. This guy Drake. So he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
and he has a battle with Pusha T. Pusha T knocks him down.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta knock the champ out, right?
Right.
So he gets back up. Yeah, I mean, he may have lost that battle,
Right.
but he comes
winning
out
the
with
war.
an album.
He's winning the war.
With a whole
Look
album.
at this album. He
Breaking
released-
Beatles records.
And I'm talking about, okay, Jay-Z came out. Jay-Z and Beyonce came out.
Yeah.
I like that album too.
Yes.
It's a nice album.
Uh-huh.
Kanye, J. Cole,
Yeah.
Nas,
Yeah.
out of all the top 5 rappers who release records,
Yeah.
who is on top?
Drake.
By far.
So he went. He
Only
lost.
Kendrick Lamar can come.
Right. So Drake lost that battle, but he's winning the war.
And he came back, so that
Yeah.
shows something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I
Wow.
think you call him like the greatest, like one of the greatest.
In this
way.
time. In this time.
Of this time, I
Of this
can give him
era.
that.
Of this era.
You
Right.
added that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it goes back to what JC. You know, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Right.
The numbers
Right.
don't lie.
Is that what you are? Is that what you personally base like success on? Do you base it upon numbers?
That's good. I used to think that no, because of my own personal success.
Right.
Or not.
Right.
Fair enough.
You can raise a family.
That's right. That's true.
Get your kids to go to college.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
My son graduated from Stanford University
Hey.
on an academic scholarship. I think
Wow.
that is my biggest accomplishment
Wow.
of my life.
Indeed.
Okay,
Wow.
look, we're
Well, let me hold on.
We're gonna sting the show just for a little bit,
Okay.
but I gotta
Oh,
do
is
this.
that time already?
Yeah, it's KCEP 88.1 FM Las Vegas, owned and operated by the Economic Opportunity Board of Clark County, broadcasting in HD1, soon to be HD2 and 3. We are the all new 88.1, where we are one, the people station, and we're sitting here an extended version remix of the breakdown with the one and only legendary Kurtis Blow. Okay, there you
So
go.
Kurtis Blow.
Yes, sir.
Man, Sweet Lou. So when you hear the word legendary, as it refers to you and what you have done, I'm a West Coast dude. I'm a West Coast dude. Okay, so your
We're gonna hold that
influence.
against you.
So your influence. No, what I'm saying is, see, when hip hop hit, do I say hip hop or rap? Whenever it hit hard. The frequency came to the West Coast, and of course, you were one of the pioneers. And so when we talk about rap music today, you can't talk about that without talking about Kurtis Blow. When you hear the word legendary, what does that mean to you today? Or did you set out to know that you one day would become legendary?
Well, the big difference between legendary and legend.
Okay.
Legendary means that you are on your way to becoming a legend.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
You
right.
are a
Okay.
legend after you pass away.
Got it.
Got
Got it.
Okay.
So you're
You don't want
legendary,
that.
right?
You're
Yeah,
legendary.
I'm legend. I am
Still
legendary.
living. Well, when they say living legend,
Living legend.
I would like to. Yeah, a living legend is
Living
another
legend.
term
Okay.
for legendary.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
right?
But it's the ultimate of flattery. You know, I just remember way back in '77 when I was carrying 2 crates of records on the bus.
They don't even know records, brother.
Come
They
on
don't
now.
even know records. They know
Yeah.
CDs and MP3s.
Milk crates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wooden
I
ones.
live in Harlem. I had to take a train and 2 buses to get to the gig,
With crates.
and with crates of records.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying these crates.
Wow.
And happy to do it.
Yeah.
Because I got a
The
job.
passion.
Right? I can
I
get
got
it
a
free.
club,
Yep,
man. I got
yep.
2 turntables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You gotta
Yes.
play at mom's house on her turntable.
That's
no
right.
more. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm flattered. I'm honored. I think it's a total blessing,
Yes.
and it's a gift from God.
Because we had last week also when we was talking about what occurred when we had the old school concert, we had Big Daddy Kane here,
Right.
and we had Chuck
Chuck
Rock.
Rock.
Yeah,
Chuck
yeah,
Rock.
yeah,
Yeah.
those cats. And so when we talked about Big Daddy Kane, you know, it was like Big Daddy Kane, the legend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
You way
all
before
can
he came.
say that. We all
Okay.
can say that. Yeah, and he is, you know, legendary. He's a living legend. That's my boy Kane, a great rapper. And so
Yeah.
is Chuck Rock. He's
Yeah.
good on
Yeah.
stage too.
Yeah.
I like his flow. He's an incredible rapper. But that's the whole thing, you know. I just I'm humble, you know. It's the humility and just thankful. Because like I said, I went into cardiac arrest, man. I died for 5 minutes, and I'm like,
Wow.
listen, Lord,
Yes.
you brought me back.
Yeah. That's right.
I could be up there hanging with you right now.
That's right. Yeah.
And you kept me here for a reason.
For a reason,
So my
yeah.
reason is to let everybody know that God is real.
There you
Wow.
God is real.
go. All right.
And he is the author and finisher of our faith. God is everything to me, and I would not be here today.
Now, you also did something that was unique in the rap game that I recall years ago when you converted into the hip hop church.
Right. That's right.
The hip hop church.
That's right. Hip hop church.
Talk about that and why was that necessary?
You got an old soul. I ain't
when,
got
when I walked out in the line, I'm like, that's Kurtis Blow.
Yeah.
I've been studying Kurtis Blow. That's my man.
Yeah.
See, and that's the whole thing. You know, I have this contention. I believe that God created hip hop. God is the creator. Hip hop came in and saved a lot of people's lives.
That's right.
Yeah.
I would probably be robbing everybody at this table right now. Hands in the air.
Take the shoelaces.
You know what this is. You know what this is.
He said, hands in the air.
Empty.
And wave them like you just don't care.
Show over here.
You know what I mean? So,
This girl got ketchup packets in her wallet.
so I thank God for that
Wow.
every day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, a lot of Christians, you know, how they say they were hit by the Holy Ghost, they
Sure.
fall down, start shaking and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
It was a gradual transition for me. I started out just reading the Bible, just bored one night, and got into the Old Testament and started reading about Samson and Moses and Joseph and
Yeah.
Elijah and all these incredible people, and I was like, wow, I figured it out. I have an old soul.
Yeah.
I remember seeing these stories on TV, you know, Samson and the
Right.
robe and
Right.
the 10 Commandments and all,
That's
all
right.
these stories are in the Bible.
Right.
So I kept reading. I got to the Gospels and read about Jesus, a great miracle worker, and you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and how they tell the same story, but it's with a different twist each
Right.
chapter. And then I got to, you know, Paul and the rest of the New Testament. But when I got to Revelations, that was it.
That was it.
I read about the things that were going to happen
Right.
and how tribulation. I mean, it's going down.
Yeah.
Jesus is coming back. So
Right.
I said, look, I got to get myself together
There you
before
go.
Jesus comes back, because I don't want to be caught holding the bag. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
Oh,
That's right.
Amazing.
oh, I want to be a Christian. Oh, too late, too
Yeah.
late.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why
Wow.
I did it. I got saved in 1994. Pastor Jack Hayford over at Church on the Way, and then started doing Bible studies at my house, and really got interested in. Wow, I just love the Lord.
I heard that.
We even went back to college, second time to get my degree in ministry, pastoral ministry.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I am ordained and licensed as a minister. I can preach all over the world.
Word.
Amen.
You can marry folks too, huh?
Married folks.
All right.
I did a funeral. I did Starsky's funeral.
Oh
Rest in
man.
peace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Rest in
yeah,
peace.
man.
Yeah, he was.
I do more funerals than I do weddings, though.
Man.
I wish
That's
we
good.
could just turn that around.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, listen, we want to thank you for coming through.
Man.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Anytime you're in Vegas, KCEP is your second home, man. Please
Thank
believe
you.
that, man. You're always welcome, all right?
Big shout out to the Hip Hop Museum. The Universal Hip Hop Museum is the new project we're working on in New
Okay.
York. We
That's
opened up
gonna
in
be hot.
2022.
Oh, wow.
We just raised $20 million last week from the city and state of New York. Yeah.
Oh,
Congratulations.
congratulations. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So the third of the
Can't
budget
wait.
is in house already.
Yeah.
And look us up, uhhm.org.
UHHM.org.
So we should be sticking you up.
Oh,
Joe ain't like you don't You said, I thought you said us. My bad.
Oh, did I say we?
I just taking an opportunity. Just looking for an opportunity.
You know this is a legendary thing in as much as you have two people in here, Sweet Lou and our general manager, videoing you.
Yeah.
We've been doing this show 5 years. They never pull their phone out.
Facebook Live. Well, check this out. I want to leave you with this gem, man. So I had this old school candy here, and the first thing you reached for, you said, I want the blow pop.
The blow pop.
So you need to come out with Kurtis Blow Pops. Just give me my cut, brother. Just give me my cut. Just give me my cut.
Man, just give us our 20%.
Oh, I noticed how you got yours in there.
Just give us
Hey,
our 20%.
Curtis Blow Pops.
Look at it. Look.
We gonna wrap it up.
No. I'm trying to find who's the company behind.
Charm.
Charm.
Oh, Charms. We gotta
So
get that
contact,
Charm.
we got to get that Charms, man.
All right.
Curtis Blow Pops, and then the flavors can be different hip hop sayings.
You know, and I also want to shout out Miss Gladys Knight
Oh, thank you.
because back in 1980,
Okay.
she took me out of the country on tour with her to the Virgin Islands. The first time I ever went to Trinidad,
Wow.
Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, St. Croix.
Yes.
It's because your fam did that
Wow.
for me.
Okay.
And I will always be
Always.
indebted to her. She is
Man.
a class act.
Man, you see how that spiritual connection, how that happens, you know?
Still.
Wow, man. That's
Still.
awesome.
She put
That's
him on the
awesome.
midnight train to the Bahamas, huh?
Midnight plane.
But as we talk about that before you depart, if you could pick, was it your first song that you loved? What song is your favorite song of your songs?
Oh, it's got to be the first one.
first one.
Yeah, Christmas rap.
Christmas rap.
And I
Still
wanna
a
say
classic. Still being
Thank
played.
you to all the radio around the country.
Yes.
Thank you, 88.1, for
Yes.
making that a classic and playing it every year like Nat King.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
You definitely, you
Oh,
warm
yeah.
my heart with that because it's been playing ever
Oh,
since
yeah.
'79.
Right.
Every
Oh, yeah.
year,
Ever since, yep.
you know.
Well,
So
your
thank
music,
you.
your music is timeless, though. Like,
It
you
is.
think when you walked in and your music was playing, I'm 34 years old, and I'm sitting here like I'm right along with them. So
Yeah.
your music is timeless. There's no questions asked about that. And we want to thank you for your contributions
for sure.
because essentially you sacrificed a lot. I
Right.
love you, and I love your hat and your shirt. And I'm sitting here, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I love that hat and shirt, but it's like I haven't even earned the right to wear nothing like that. Like that shirt, it's
You
like
are
I am
hip-
hip hop.
hip-hop,
I
man.
think
So
I'm
is,
walk around.
is that your brand?
Yes. You can
So
get
how
this
can we
t-shirt
find that?
Oh, so I get
I
it.
am
t-shirt
hip hop hat
on
and
my
t-shirt.
website.
What's your website?
KurtBlow.com.
That's Kurt with the K.
KURT Blow.com.
Because Siri don't know you.
That.
No, when I said I think we can get Kurtis Blow, it put in the seat, and Craig take back.
He didn't
Curtis.
like that.
He didn't
I said Kurtis Blow from the
No, you
hood.
said who? First you said
who?
who?
Yeah.
Because Siri put a C on your name. They white
and then I
guys, you
said,
brother.
Curtis with a K.
Right.
You know,
And then everybody was like, oh yeah.
because
Oh
you know
yeah.
every neighborhood got a Kurtis Blow with a C. they be perpetrating.
Great value, bro.
Yep.
In the studio.
So
Is that what you're doing to
Oh,
us
I'm
right
sorry.
now?
Yeah.
You know
I'm
that-
going
he
in
over there
You
narrating
gotta
on
do
his
it.
face.
y'all had y'all
You're
thing
on
going
the
on.
radio.
So, I'm
Like,
sorry,
they
but I'm
can-
like
they
talking
can
to my
hear
people.
you. No, they should be listening to Power 88.
Oh,
They
okay.
hear
Well, I'm
you.
just trying to price flow. Hey, we
My
got
man
price
Lou
flow.
knows.
He knows what to do. So how long you in town for?
A couple of days. I'm leaving
Couple of
Friday.
days. Okay. All right, please keep in touch, man. And anytime you're in
Man, I want to
town,
know about them stems. They want to know about
Yeah.
the music. I want to know about them stems.
They're coming, y'all. Do your research.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
we need to do a recap show when you come back. So
stems.
Yes,
you can do definitely, intel on us, and let us know what's happening.
All right.
All right, first hand, ladies and gentlemen,
Man.
the living legend, Mr. Kurtis Blow, BT Express.
Come on, you gotta have
Hit
some
us
hot.
with some Kurtis Blow,
Come on.
and
You gotta
then
be so
Kurtis,
fire.
I want you to check out this new Vegas anthem that my family put together.
Okay.
Auntie Gladys, my dad, Bubba Knight, Uncle Earl Turner. I'm on there. They asked me to be on it, so I'm on it. So it's the new Vegas anthem, and we're gonna play that after one of your Kurtis Blow songs. It's called "Rock On Vegas City."
Oh,
I want you to check it out and all that. Since you brought my aunt up, I'm gonna, bless you with that. And
What's up,
everything and
friends?
all that. What's up?
Amen.
So BT Express.
Your dad
Take
too.
this out.
Big
Yes.
shout out to Bubba.
All right.
That's right.
So hey, till next time, same channel, same time, 88.1. It's the brand Rock On Vegas City.
Stereo.
All right. That was good. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you,
That
man.
was fun. That was fun.
Oh, for real, man.
I
Come, don't worry, just reach
I've
out.
always seen you from afar, man, but that's
All right,
that's
here we
it
go.
right there.
I really
basketball,
Hey,
right.
the pill, the pill,
I heard
the
it.
pill.
I heard them
feel they
girls.
gonna want to take like super.
So let's take
I want to get myself out.
Yeah, I'm still Facebook Live.
Yeah, no mind. Yeah, so here we are. So here we are afterwards because Lena's in the house. Say what's going on, Lena.
Hey, what's up, Crazy D?
Yeah,
Say
Lena.
hey, Crazy
Hey,
D.
what's going
Instagram
on, Lena? Listen,
is checking you out.
Instagram. Oh, you got the new vertical thing going on.
How can they find your stuff?
Oh, you find me on LordlandFilms.com. Also on Facebook. It is Crazon Dion on Facebook to see the live stream and the exclusive interview. Before the interview on the breakdown, you'll see the interview right here for nothing but the facts. Crazy D, LordlandFilms.com, Franklyn G of Kurtis Blow.
And many interviews.
Many interviews. Documented.
right here, right in front of the sign, right here.
You had had a New York kind of day today,
Oh,
ain't you, this
man.
morning?
We had to force some D's earlier.
Pastor Blow!
The pill.
No, they just in town.
Brian, Tim, cut it up, man. Don't act like Kurtis Blow ain't in here.
Hold on, I want to.
I didn't know
Let's take some
I turned to a club.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Take 2.
Come on in.
My favorite sport. I like the way they go up and down the court.
1, 2.
Come on,
Move
y'all,
in
come on
some,
in,
Franklin. Move in some, Franklin. Move in. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, look over there to him first. Okay, back over here. 1, 2, 3. Hold it.
It's very best.
One more, don't move.
Okay. Okay, y'all gonna have to squeeze in.
Right there.
All right, here we go. Look over there first. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take 2. Take 2. Look over here, Lil, real quick. 1, 2. You've been looking at your thing the whole time. All right. Give me one with Kurtis.
I think it's hilarious.
Give me one with Kurtis.
My son is 23.
That's my dude right
I know you
there.
don't know the music, but Curtis Blow in the studio.
Come on. Oh, see, I like B. Tim's camera. His lens is like, it's that Apple thing going on. Here we go. Okay, get in there, Frank. Hold on. Move back some. Move back some, Lou. Move back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Take 2. Take 2.
Those of us from the West Coast back in the
1, 2. Hold it.
Kurtis Blow was only on Yo MTV.
Take 2. Take 2. There we go.
Come on.
We only saw
I ain't got
Kurtis
one
on Yo
like that.
MTV with Fab Five
There you
Flavor.
go. The blame.
I need.
Pastor Blow.
No. I'm got this live streaming. It's still live streaming.
100 points.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. That's the best one.
Okay.
So I add to my collection.
Full body first. 1, 2. Hold it. Okay, take 2. A little closer. 1, 2. And now wide. Wait. 1, 2, hold it. I can't push it. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Okay, one more. I'm gonna take one.
I get you.
I'm gonna take one with you.
Okay. All right. Yes. Only hip hop.
Oh, that's
But then you met me 2 years later because I was with Mo D and them down in Atlanta. I used to produce Treasure 3 was coming back. Oh, Treasure 4. Right.
Grip hands. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2,
3.
Get the Y. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Okay, Mika the engineer wanted a shout out. She's the engineer that does all the advertisements up here, so she wanted you to shout out to her on the live stream. So, go ahead.
Hey, Mika, just want to say hi and hello and how you doing and thank you for all that you do for hip hop, for 88.1 and music. All right, we love you. Thank you. Kurtis Blow. Peace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on.
Later.
So, Kurt, appreciate you, man. All right. That's the song that's playing.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, when you come back, we'll do dinner.
Okay, let's go in here, Kurt, real quick, so I can talk to you real quick, see what's going on. Okay, so people, this is a special treat because we have the junior, the second in the house. What's going on with you? This is Kurtis Blow Jr. Kurtis Blow Jr. What's going on, Kurt? Tell them what you're doing.
I'm working right now on my new project. I'm about to drop an album beginning in 2019. Producing and writing. Got a big studio in LA. We're doing a lot of your favorite artists' records. Writing situations here and there, whether it's pop, R&B, hip hop. But Cloud9 is the project that's coming early 2019. Watch out for it. Shout out Absol. Shout out the Migos. You know what I mean? We got a lot of.
So you're on the engineering side of things.
Yeah, we producing.
Mm-hmm. Do you also grip the mic too, or are you just on the engineer side?
We writing, producing, engineering. You know what I mean? You got to do everything nowadays.
So are you a MC,
Yes.
or are you a rapper?
I would say I'm MC.
Okay, you got something? Uh-oh, you said MC. You said MC. Wait a minute, y'all. He said MC. Oh yeah, you know what? You say you good with the camera? My camera said, grab it. Start filming this behind the scenes for me. It's set up. All right. No, I just want to see what you can do. No, this is serious.
Put the headphones away seriously so we can get out of here, if you will.
Okay. So, you said that you're an MC. And so, MCs do what they do, right? That's the catch up, right? You said that you're an MC. So, give them at least, give them something.
I say, they compare me to hot sauce. I'm sick with the handle. Burning rappers on wax like wicked the candle. Spit like a cam on wild with it. My style's fitted like my pants and my rag with it. I'm mad gifted. These rappers is hard. Shake them down to sift it. Putting Henny on my 20s. Now my bag just twisted. But you drunk cause you lag to get it. Lil punk, my flow's funk like Shaq done shit it. A very big dump. Everybody claiming the super soaker. And they're probably super jokers. These rappers are super losers. Talking moving bricks and moving chips like you losing poker. If blues over chocha, damn it, I'ma seduce Oprah. Leave my pockets fatter than the abuse of the King Cobra. Where y'all stay holding small change like penny loafers. Man, I got this rap gang rap like Hindus' heads. Aggravating these rappers like when pimples spread. Oh yeah.
Okay. So what do you consider your style? Because you're out in LA, right?
Yeah.
So what do you consider your style? Is it an amalgamation of everything that's going on out there, or is it rooted in the East? But you got that LA West Coast vibe going on.
I probably pull from a lot of different areas. I got the sound, I got the bop of now, I got the attention to lyrics and attention to content from before, and I try to mix it all up. You know what I mean? It's enjoyable and digestible for the people.
Okay, so how can they contact you social media wise?
Social media is Kurtis Cloud X on Instagram and Kurtis Blow Jr. on Facebook.
Okay, so that's with a K.
With a K.
Just like
Kurtis Cloud.
Yes, sir.
And how can they reach you on social media?
Kurtis Blow. Kurtis Blow, the #1 is on Twitter. Kurtis Blow. on Instagram, Kurtis Blow Walker on Facebook. I got about 7 pages on Facebook, so any one of them.
Facebook, man.
But the website, kurtblow.com, KURTBLOW.com.
All right.
Amen.
Sir.
All right, so we're finishing up. LordlandFilms.com. You know, it's another exclusive get right here. You'll see it finished up. You'll see it here playing back. It's 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Plus, we got the professional camera look at it also. You know what I mean? And you know, of course, you got Franklyn G. Right? Nothing but the facts.
Legendary, you know, Kurtis
That's what we
Blow,
do.
Stereo.
We get your
You
info.
just saw it. Check us out. We'll holler.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. Of course, you know, this is the general manager.
Hey.
What's going on?
Good show,
Craig
man.
Knight.
Good show. Good guests.
And then you see
Breakdown
it,
as always, yes.
and then you're seeing it 3 different ways because, you know, they had their phones going.
That's right.
And this has been going forever and ever and ever. So you'll be able to see all this. So stay tuned for that. We're out of here. Nothing but the facts. Crazy D. LordlandFilms.com. Always innovating. Yeah. Franklyn G. Like It Is Radio. And we're done. Talk to you later.